Peace and blessings, y'all. What is going on? It's yours, the one and only KiMu JTD. I am going to help pull your potential out of you so you can start to propel forward in your journey to achieving the life that you specifically want to live. Whatever that looks like, that's none of my business. That's nobody else's business unless they are part of the life that you're trying to live. If that is something that you want to tune into, if that is something that you want to get more of, make sure you hit that subscribe button and then hit the bell so you get notified every single time that I drop another video. We're going to start today with a word. See, the thing is, words are super important, and that's why I love them. Our word for today is patience. Now, I just recently read a quote that said, essentially the quote went, patience is not the same as waiting. Patience has to do with the behavior while you're waiting. And what that means is when we're being patient, we're not just sitting here twiddling our thumbs and just sitting on our hands waiting for whatever we ask for, whatever we desire to come to us. It's about the behavior that we're exhibiting. It's all about who are we being while we're waiting. Because sometimes us being patient could literally take us a couple months, a year, 5 years, 10 years. Whatever we want may not be something that we're going to get right then and there. So are you really just going to adhere to just twiddling your thumbs or sitting on your hands? I hope not, because your dreams don't need you to do that. You have to put in the work in order for that dream, in order for that desire to start to manifest itself and to start creating fruit for you. So here's a good example of me being patient. I remember when I first started to pull myself out of the hole of not taking control of my life, and I started to get very direct and started creating the vision that I wanted to see for my life. And that literally took for me to say, okay, what are the steps that I need to take in order for me to become financially free? And every single person is saying, hey, bro, you need to go ahead and get some savings popping off, because with the economy that we have now, you're going to be in for some stuff. And if something were to happen to you, if something were to happen to you, your car, your children, you're going to be SOL. So what did I start to do? Now, some people may say, save for $1,000 for your emergency fund. I was listening to somebody and they said, save $2,000. So what did I shoot for? I shot for $2,000. Guess what? It took me 6 months. And that whole entire time of it taking me 6 months, I was being patient. I wasn't waiting. I wasn't sitting at home. I was going to work so I could make sure that I'm continuously doing the thing that I need to do to make sure I hit my $2,000. I wanted my $2,000. I wanted my savings. And guess what? I'm going to continue to be patient because that $2,000 is just a benchmark. These benchmarks are literally here to let us know, hey, I can do this. But in order for me to even get to that 6-month period where I hit that $2,000, guess what I had to do? I had to exhibit patience. How did I do that? How did you do that, KiMu? Yo, I literally just kept doing the thing. I kept doing what it was that I was already doing. I kept exhibiting the mindset that I had 2 years prior in making sure, okay, first things first. KiMu, you need to pay yourself first. Forget Uncle Sam. Forget all these other companies. You need to make sure you pay yourself a minimum of 10% first. Because without you, you didn't make the money. You're the center of that universe of your cash flow. So you need to make sure you pay you first. They didn't do the work. You did. And I'm talking to you. I want you to make sure that you put, instead of KiMu in that sentence, make sure you say that I did the work. I did the work, so I deserve to get paid first. And that's with everything. That's with your time, your currencies, your money, and your relationships. You need to make sure you get paid first. Okay? Previously, I heard a statement, and the person said, patience pays. Essentially, they were talking about pays like monetarily. because I was in the trading arena. And being in the trading arena, like you just really need to be patient. It's a game of not waiting for the setup, but being patient for the setup. And being patient requires you waiting with the expectation that you will receive what it is that you are waiting for. Without your patience, you're going to most likely move on to something else. And the reason why you're probably going to move on to something else is because your faith in what it is that you desire is not great enough for you to wait. Let me say that again, because you probably missed it. If you are not patient enough in the things that you desire and the things that you say you want, it's most likely a reflection of the fact that your faith is not strong enough for you to wait for it. What do we need to do to boost our faith? Well, you need to first and foremost, you need to go look at the faith video that I created a couple weeks ago. That's probably what you need to do. But you also need to just stop focusing on the goal. Focus on who you need to be to make sure that goal gets hit. It's really that simple. We get so wrapped up, our mind gets so warped in the fact that, I need to make sure I hit this goal and I'm just going to wait for it and let God do his or her thing. Don't wait for nobody. I've been saying this since high school when J. Cole said it. I forgot what song it was, but he said government move too slow. Back in high school, which was before he made that song, for me, I was already on that time frame where I'm like, people move too slow. And the thing is, if I want it, I gotta go get it. Why? Because people move too slow, and that's perfectly okay. But guess what? I'm going to start to put in the work. I'm going to start to do the things that I need to get done in order for me to get whatever it is I want. Did you hit that subscribe button yet? No? Go ahead, hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that good old bell so that way you get notified every single time I drop a video for you. All right, let's get back to the video. I appreciate my mom for putting me through certain situations where I needed to figure it out, where I needed to go get it, because guess what? It built up resistance. It built up tenacity. It created a person who said, you want it, go get it. No matter what, if you want it, you need to go get it, and nothing should be able to stop you. My brother calls me a juggernaut, which is quite interesting if you ask me personally. But the point that I'm driving home is patience is not for you to be sitting here waiting for someone or something else to bring whatever it is you want or desire into your hands, into your life. No, it's for you to continue to wait while exhibiting the behavior that is going to get you ready for whatever it is you want or desire. If you're not exhibiting the behavior, you're showing to whatever God or higher power that you believe in that you don't deserve it. Because guess what? Once you get it, if you're not going to continue to grow into that person, you're going to get it and you're going to drop it because you don't know how to handle it. That's why the process is more important than the product. The product ain't nothing. The product anybody can have. It's about how you wield the product, how you use the product. What are you going to do with the product once you get it? That's going to matter. And how do you get that captured? How do you start to encapsulate that in your essence? You have to develop patience. And in that patience is going to be the process of you becoming who it is that you need to be to wield the product. It's really that simple. Ladies and gentlemen, and children, if you're watching, I hope children are watching because that would be dope. Anyway, this goes all the way back to the be, do, have formula. You got to be that person. And while you're in that patience, while you're in that phase, as you're planting and you're sowing and you're making sure that you nurture that seed, your patience is going to show the level of faith that you have. And that level of faith that you have is going to help grow you into the tree. See, here's the thing. In that process, you are the tree and the product is the fruit. The fruit can only be produced by you. By nothing else can it be. You have to be the tree and the higher power is nothing but the planter. You've already been planted. You need to put in the work to take root. You need to have the tenacity to beat all of these other distractions and other weeds out here, so you can grow tall and grow high and start producing the fruit. Once that fruit is produced, it's going to drop and it's going to nurture you. So make sure you understand that you are the tree, and patience is going to pay you, whether it's in your time. Patience, I mean, being patient is going to require time. As a result, can bring you a whole bunch of relationships, knowledge, and money. Once again, go ahead back to that other video about my 4 currencies. All of this stuff from patience will help you get whatever it is that you want. You just have to set that vision, have that goal, and keep using your imagination to continue to put yourself in a mindset of actually having it. Hey, thank you so much for tuning into another episode of where KiMu JTD gonna pull out your finest potential so you can propel yourself forward. If you like today's content about patience, go ahead, like the video. Also, make sure you do yourself a favor and subscribe to the video. Hit that ring-a-ding-ding bell so you get notified every single time that I drop more motivational and self-empowering content. And then go ahead and share this with people that you want to see win. I hope you watched to this point, but go ahead, share this with people you want to see win. Also, give me a comment. That's all I'm really making these for, is to serve you. So give me a comment, let me know what you want to hear more of, what you thought about this video. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and you have a blessed day. Peace.